Oh boy, here we go, you guys. 50 Cent is not here for any negative commentary on his Diddy doc. Over the past week, you guys have seen 50 constantly attack anybody that's been criticizing it. He's gone at Dame Dash. He recently just got into it with Marlon Wayans. And now 50 is going at Jim Jones, Fab, Maino, and also Dave East for trying to diss him and throw shade at him for making the Diddy doc. Now, every single day for the last couple of days, 50 Cent wakes up, he goes on Instagram and tells everybody, yo, my Netflix Diddy doc is #1 in so many countries. If you're upset about it, well, that's your right. The man is proud of doing this doc and he does not want anybody to tear it down. Now, on their most recent podcast episode of Let's Rap About It, the guys found a very clever way to talk about it without really bringing up 50's name. And after these guys all talked about it, they all agreed that making a doc about somebody is wrong. Here's what they said.
Is it acceptable for someone to create a documentary about you without your approval? How would you feel if it happened to you?
It's like
definitely not acceptable. It's facetious and petty.
Right. It's like somebody putting out your sex tape.
Yeah, if you want to make, yeah, exactly.
It's like
without your permission,
and you're not an actual porno star.
And they doing
the lighting wasn't good enough.
Yeah, they're trying to make you just look bad.
Like, what?
Oh, they caught me on a bad day.
Right.
I wasn't even on my shit. This thing caught a weak one. Damn.
You see that the lighting is dark?
Damn.
You see that the fucking lighting is dark?
You looking small
you still
out
put
here.
this on the internet?
Word up.
But I would feel.
I ain't gonna front. I think if they saluting you.
First of all, they want somebody doing a documentary about you. You want it to be a dope documentary.
It gotta be dope.
Showing who you are, what you've done,
no bullshit
everything you've accomplished. Like, a documentary is a big thing. Like, you don't want nobody doing a documentary about some, like, trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like, that's petty behavior.
I want to know the company that did it so we can talk, you know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need, you know what I mean?
I don't understand why that's like legal to do though. I don't think like without anybody, like if you're doing a documentary, if I'm doing a documentary on you, why wouldn't you want the person involved to interact?
Not really a documentary, it's more like a mockumentary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It seemed like when you don't use the person, it's more like you're against them. Anyway, so
when you
that's
doing
why I
shit
don't
like
think it
that,
should be.
how can it even be called a documentary?
You can do something with it.
Like, why is it called a documentary when it's not?
It's still a doc. You know, it's not an autobiography, but it's a documentary because once you become a public person,
bro, none of them Pablo Escobar documentaries I watched, none of them people knew him. They all
you go.
People,
That's what I'm saying.
You get what I mean? Like, you can
once you become, if you're a public person, you're in the news.
Just do it.
You can be Google.
So do you think that it's wrong or not?
I think it's wrong. I'm not with it either. I think that.
I'm not with it.
Do we all agree that it's wrong? Thumbs down for that.
I don't want nobody putting out my sex tape.
You're right.
I mean, if they slandering you or they violating, I think it's wrong.
I don't want to talk about sex tapes with this nigga. This
if they saluting you, it come with who you became.
Saluting you was different.
You know what I mean, yeah.
Would you rather raise a bully or your child to be?
Now, maybe I'm tripping, but I didn't think these guys said anything wrong. I didn't think these guys said anything disrespectful to his 50. I didn't think they said anything out of pocket. And I certainly did not think they said anything to warrant this response from 50. 50 Cent went on Instagram to call
Well, I don't agree with Chigs Smooth. Chigs is kind of pandering to what they saying. I do agree that they are kind of pandering towards Diddy. You gotta remember, Fab, the same dude that Diddy had him up at the Breakfast Club saying we got a party. And Fab was like, well, we already be partying, Puff. He was like, no, I'm gonna party. You know what I'm saying? So he that guy. And they're sitting here saying like, you know, they shouldn't be doing a documentary. Like, basically 50 shouldn't have did that documentary. Like, it's more like hating. So they are saying stuff towards 50, Chigs. Stop pandering towards people. Let's keep going.
Jones, Fabolous, Maino, and Dave East squatters. He posted the definition of squatters, which is an individual who occupies a property without legal title, permission, or a lease. Then he goes on to say in the caption, these guys are squatters. They owe $250K for the space they're filming their podcast in. These bums are trying to win Best Dress Award and can't pay their bills. Then he goes on to post a picture of the four of them to let everybody know exactly who he's talking about. He also posted this article of Jim Jones losing his home due to foreclosure. Then he goes on to post these two pictures trying to make Jim Jones look like a groupie. The first one is a picture you guys can see right there. Jay-Z, Diddy, and also Fat Joe, I believe. Then this one is him at one of Tank's boxing matches. This man sees everything and he's letting nobody slide with any disrespect. Now, here's my thing though. This is a win for Jim Jones's podcast. 50 Cent just promoted your podcast.
Yeah, this definitely is a win for Jim Jones's podcast. I really don't like where Chiggs is going with this, so I'm gonna just rap with it. Shout out Chiggs, Smooth. But it's definitely gonna be a win for their podcast because he put a light on their podcast. But yeah, like I don't agree with anybody taking up for Diddy. Marlon Wayans kind of did the same thing. You know, he like inadvertently said like, "Yo, whoever does this is gonna get like some type of karma." They sitting here saying like if I would somebody do a documentary on me, I want it to be dope. Looking at that documentary, what should somebody be doing dope about Diddy? Like, what is there dope about Diddy? Like, are we defending Diddy? Like, that make people not be fans of y'all. So honestly, I think this is going to like had to be on them because like we look with Marlon Wayans, like in the comments, he thought he was going back and forth with 50. And I don't think 50 right all the time, but like you don't defend a dude like this, man. You don't defend somebody like this that be doing these type things. And it seemed like the main people that's defending him, Marlon Wayans had a tweet come out like, ain't no party like a Diddy party. He loved partying with Diddy. Then you got people like Fabolous coming out saying, I defend Diddy. It's people that party with Diddy that are trying to like defend Diddy. No, let the documentary live. It is what it is. Like, dude's weird. Diddy is weird. In my opinion, Diddy is very weird. He's a weird guy who did weird things, very horrible things to a lot of people. And but that's honestly, I'm gonna be honest, that's like a New York thing to dick eat the person that got money. People that from New York be dick eating people who got money, no matter what they do to they people, no matter the horrible things they do. Like we sit and watch a lot of moguls from New York do horrible things to people because they got money, the people up under them going dick eat. That's the truth, y'all. Like I'm not trying like I love Fab, I love Maino, got love for Jim Jones. Jim Jones is part of Dipset. I love them dudes, man. But just because a dude got money don't mean you sit there and dick eat. You get what I'm saying? Like, stop dick eating, bro. Like, that shit corny, bro. Like, just because he got money. Like, fuck talking about the documentary. Talk about all these horrible things bro been doing. And then shut up. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Dude's a horrible dude. I don't care what documentary they do on him. Everything in the documentary was horrible. It was horrible acts. But you sitting here saying you a fan of Big, you a fan of Tupac. So how you still rocking and defending Bull over here? You dickying. Shout out Chiggs. I think that's the bigger thing that needs to be talked about, Chiggs. And to their podcast, that's the bigger thing at stake that you gotta sit and look at. All right, so it's your boy Jet Ski G. If ain't nobody told you they love y'all, you know I love y'all. Don't be dicky and don't be defending Diddy. Don't be a dick eater. Don't be a New York dick eater. I said it first. Also, I'm gonna drop another banger. It's gonna be right here. Right after this video, I'm gonna drop another video of Maino actually going back at 50 after he was just defending Diddy. All right, let's get it, y'all.